My mind, I'm done. 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 I'm
Woo! What is up, everybody, and welcome. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10 episode of Simply J-Halliday. What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 14 of Simply J-Halliday. For those of you who don't know me, my name is J-Halliday. For those of you who do, what is up, my beautiful people? We are back in here. It's another Tuesday evening, and we will be coming to you on Friday morning as we do every single week. Episode recap from last week coming up to you so you know exactly what went on last week in case you missed last week's episode. And then we're going to go through some of the numbers for the new song. I told you it was going to push an 11K. It got to 10K first week, which I'm really happy for. And then the Hopeless Romantic cover art content is going to start this week, guys, this week. So we're going to start doing votes on ideas, concepts. So there's going to be a vote on the theme. There's going to be a vote on the style. There's going to be a vote on the colors. There's going to be a vote. Like, you guys, I really want those people that are invested in what I'm doing to have a say on what they're going to see visually from this project, because you guys already have an impact on what you're hearing from the actual music. Those that are, you know, my fans and those that are in my life, my friends and my family. So I want you guys to have a say. So that's going to start this week. So without further ado, let's get into this week's Simply News. The 76ers, they're dominating Philadelphia headlines right now with everything going on. We had a lot of expectations about Embiid and James Harden and how everything was going to come together. And so far through the two games that they played, I know they play tomorrow night in a rematch against the Knicks, and then I know that they have a game on Friday. So as you guys are watching Friday morning, you'll already have known what happened Wednesday, and you'll be waking up on a game day on Friday against the Cavs. So, but through the first two games, these guys have more than shown that they are exactly as advertised. You're talking about two of the top 10 players in the league on the same team, and with their styles matching each other perfectly. I mean, it is like perfect chemistry together. They can go off as Embiid said, there's a really funny clip that came out where Embiid was like, yeah, I mean, like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? I mean, you can't stop. What are you going to do? And I was cracking up because it's just true. Like, it's just true. Like, what are you going to do? You go and try and double Embiid. He's going to pass out, and James Harden is there on the perimeter, one of the best perimeter players. If you leave James Harden one-on-one, he's probably one of the best one-on-one players of all time. So you're absolute toast there. And then if you double James Harden, then you obviously have Embiid down low, who's going to dominate any player. And if you on the pick and roll, if you play zone, you can just Harden can easily drive and penetrate and then dish, and you have open three-point shooters. I mean, guys like Tobias Harris, even though he's played terrible in the last couple games, he's getting open shots. He's getting open looks. So these are trends that we wanted to see. As a Sixer fan, I wasn't expecting to necessarily see it this smooth. I mean, I said he was going to have 24, 12, something like that in his debut. But, I mean, the guy already in his first game, I mean, his second game, he already's breaking records. I mean, he's dropping like 29 points, like 16, 17 assists. Like, it's just like absolutely ludicrous. I mean, it's ludicrous. So the beard is very much in Philadelphia. Looking at the box score from the Knicks game, so I know we play them on Wednesday, but the box score, 29, 16, and 10 from James Harden. 29, 16, and 10 with Joel at 37 and 9. I mean, what are you going to do to beat – I mean, what are you going to do to beat a team like that? At a certain point, the Knicks basically just gave up, it seemed like. They pretty much just gave up. They look really scary. So I'm feeling good about what I'm going to see from them coming forward in the playoffs. And something else we need to talk about, Maxey. Is he the third best player now? Is he our third best player? I mean, we have to seriously consider the fact that Maxey's our third best player as a second-year player. I mean, he could be up there for most improved. He looks like an absolute steal. We picked him in the teens, first-round teens, so he wasn't even a top 10 pick. Looks like a steal. He's probably our third best player. Tobias Harris is making max money, but he's just not our third best player anymore. He's just not. I mean, you can just look at it. Look at the eye test. He's just not. He's nowhere near as good as Maxi. Energy, his consistency. I mean, Maxi's shooting like 39% from three, and he's not even a shooter. He's not even a shooter yet. The kid hasn't even developed a jump shot. He's 20 years old. I mean, I know some other guys that played in this city that didn't even attempt shots. Simmons. So, yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. We got it. We have a real killer at the point guard position. And then we obviously added one of the best guards of all time in James Harden. I'm feeling good about where we're at. Segue. Not feeling good about where we're at. Manchester United. Definitely struggling with depth and with just consistency in our goals. Scoring goals with regularity. It's just we're not doing it. We can't blame our problems on Ronaldo, when we haven't won trophies in 4 or 5 years. It's not a Ronaldo problem. We can't rely on one guy to try and save us. It's us not coming through in multiple aspects of the game. Management, I think Ralph is one of our worst managers we've had in my lifetime that I can think of. I mean, the guy is just garbage. I think he's garbage. I think he's he's a smart guy who knows the game, but that doesn't mean you're a coach or a manager. Like, he's meant for boardroom. He's meant for backroom staff. He's meant for making contributions to the club in terms of who we're signing and what certain regimes are. But he shouldn't be on coach and managing a game and training every time. We need to get a guy like Pochettino who's in there, who's Enrique. As much as I dislike Enrique, like I would take Enrique. You look at guys like around the league like Pep and Klopp. We're not on the same level as a manager. You look at other things like someone who's going to actually just go and initiate contact and just stir things up. Have a bit of bollocks. We just don't have. We don't have that. You look at players around the league. Fernandinho, Fabinho for Liverpool. There's certain guys who command that respect. N'Golo Kante for Chelsea. Certain guys who command that respect and just will go and win tackles and win the ball for you and fight for things. And we just don't have any of that. We just don't have that same passion. I mean, we tied Watford 0-0. I'm going to get to that in my Simply Picks. Really let me down big time. I mean, it's really frustrating. You look at we've got the biggest game of the season on Sunday against Man City, the biggest game of the season. And our next 4 games at City, as I just alluded to, versus Spurs, versus Atletico Madrid in the midweek, at Liverpool. This is our toughest stretch of the season. This is when we're going to find out really like who we are and what we're about. So yeah, United let me down. As usual, what it seems like this season. We're going to move on to our Simply Picks. So as I touched upon, I'm going to go over the recap. As I touched upon United letting me down, here's why United let me down. Not only in my heart, in my soul, because as I've told my good friend Jerome, I bleed red. And these guys let me down and couldn't find a goal in simple situations, situational football. They could not find a goal to save their lives. I had the J-Halliday parlay, Tottenham to win or draw versus Leeds. I told you about Leeds' schedule, 4-0. Tottenham smashed them. I had the Makchev by finished him in the first round, TKO, smashed him. United to win and over 1.5 goals. This game was 0-0. This game finished 0-0. I mean, shocking, absolutely shocking. It's shocking. I coach on the weekends, so usually I'm pretty busy. Sometimes I can catch the game, sometimes I can't. To say I was an extreme misfortune to be able to watch this game is an understatement. We were all over them early on. We didn't get the goal, and we just fell flat. No bottle, no bollocks, no spine, no backbone, nothing from the manager. I mean, it's just shocking. So that let me down on the parlay. The last shot bet obviously didn't hit because I had the Ronaldo goal and to win, and Ronaldo missed some quality chances early on in the game. There's no let off for him either, but yeah, not good enough. And then I did hit on the Liverpool-Chelsea draw. That game finished also 0-0. It went to penalties. A little bit about that game. It went 11-10 in pens. The Chelsea manager, Tuchel, who I actually think is really good, subbed off Mendy, their number 1 keeper, to sub on Kepa as their goalie for the pens. This guy didn't save a single penalty out of all 11 penalties. And then for his penalty, on the 11th, his penalty, he hit this ball so far over the goal. I'm telling you, this was out of vision, out of the camera vision. Like, you know how the camera has, like, them, he's taking a PK, you can see the goal, you see the run up and everything. This ball shot out of camera vision so quickly. Some guy in the nosebleeds must have got domed to the face. Like, it must have. This ball flew over the net so fast. I've never seen a worse penalty miss in such high circumstances. Considering you're the guy that he brought on, you didn't save a single one. It kind of reminded me of De Gea's shocking one the other last year in the Europa League final. Except that difference is that one. At least he took a decent effort with his penalty, even though that was saved. This one was a terrible effort. So yeah, but obviously the game finished a draw because in full time the bet stood in full time as a draw. So I was able to hit on that. I ended up going 3-2 overall, but because the parlay didn't hit, we ended up losing money overall, and lost a little bit of my heart as well, seeing United play like such crap. So this weekend we're going to move forward on a more positive note. J-Halliday parlay this weekend. We're going to stay away from, I'll talk about some flyers in a little bit, but we're going to stay away from the United on the parlay. I'm not putting United on the parlay, guys. I'm not giving them another reason to let me down, especially with how tough the game is this week. I'm going to go Chelsea Moneyline, Liverpool, and the West Ham game. That's going to go over 1.5 goals. West Ham not playing very good recently. Liverpool, one of the best teams in the league, and are full of goals with the front three that they've got. So I'm going to go over 1.5 goals. Watford Arsenal, same thing, but for the opposite reason. Both defenses not good. Don't know how we weren't able to score at least 1 or 2 goals against them, but that's because we're crap, I guess. Watford Arsenal, I think that could be a 1-1, 2-1 type game. Over 1.5 goals. Kevin Holland to win by any means. Just Kevin Holland Moneyline. The guy I think is just better than Oliveira, but anything can happen. I'm a fan of Kevin Holland. I like his game. And then Covington to win. I hate Covington. I dislike him. I think he's actually kind of funny sometimes, but funny like cringe funny. But I dislike him. Very, very, very good as a martial artist, and will beat you up. Will definitely beat you up. I think he's just better than Masvidal. I know there's a lot of beef coming into that fight. Used to be roommates. I just think he's better. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna take a flyer on Masvidal by KO. That's at like plus 400. Another flyer that I like. Well, I don't actually like, but I have to take. Manchester United are plus 750 money line away at City. I'm gonna have to take a flyer on the matchup's not out yet, but plus 750 money lines, tempting. I'm going to even spice that up a little bit, and I'm going to pick a goal scorer and a money line and get that up to like plus 1,000 or something and take that. I can't have that stare at me in the face and not take that. So we're going to take that as a flyer. I'm going to do a little UFC parlay here. So Nurgamedov is fighting. He's an animal. I'm going to take him. I'm going to take Marina Rodriquez, who I absolutely love. She's an animal. Really good boxing. Can knock you out. Badass bitch. I'm going to take Hardy versus Spivak not to go the distance. Hardy coming off of a tough loss. I think he could bounce back, and I don't see that fight going the distance with 2 big heavyweights. And then I'm going to go Holland and Oliveira to go to the second round. Mitchell Barbosa to get to the second round. I'm just going to pick safe options. It's, I think, 5, straightforward picks. I'm going to pair that together. I think you can get it at like plus 300, plus 287. I think I got it at. And then I'm going to take 2 dogs in Tim Elliott, plus 200, Greg Hardy, plus 175. And then 2 other things I like just on the fly. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I've won a lot of money off this guy, though. Kennedy Nzechukwu, or whatever his name is. He's a Nigerian guy, big, huge, jacked guy. I'm going to take him by KO, plus 300. If he's going to win, it's a pick'em fight, and if he's going to win by KO. And I'm going to take the Masvidal Covington fight to end in either the 3rd or the 4th round. 3rd is plus 850. 4th is plus 1,300. So I've got about 9 or 10 picks, but 2 parlays. So some of those picks are on parlays. And as usual, bet responsibly. If you don't have good capital or equity in your account, you can just take these bets and you can just marginalize them. You can dumb them down and essentially put less on and just figure out whatever it is that you're willing to lose, the most you're willing to lose. You cap it at that, and then you take all these bets and you just bet each in the same bets, but sample them down to whatever it is, to the max that you're willing to lose. Don't, put big money, big stakes on bets that you're either A, not as familiar with, or B, that you cannot afford to lose that money. Don't do that. That's stupid. These are just simple picks. If you like a couple of them, take a couple of them. You don't have to take all of them. But this is what I'm going to be rocking with for this week's Simply Picks. Okay, we're going to move on to the Simply Freestyle. So this is a beat by, that's actually a double 8-section here. We're going to do a Simply Freestyle, and then we're going to do a Simply Music, both produced by 8-section. Guys, go check out this guy. He's awesome. Really, really cool producer. Really upbeat, like hoppy sounds, but he's got that trap bass. He's got those 808s absolutely bumping. If you're a rapper, indie artist, pop artist, whatever it is, you can find something on his page that you like. So go check that out. But this is a song that's going to be called Makeup, probably. It may or may not be on the EP. We're going to see how it sounds when it's done. But for now, I'm going to show you guys the beat, the idea, and it's going to be this week's Simply Freestyle. So this is produced by 8-section. Be called Makeup. Whoop! Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Shorty, we fighting that makeup. I'm gonna hit it with no makeup. Make a homie wanna go get my cake up. Says she wanna come with and see that I'm making hits. I say as good as it gets, I don't say much. Mess with my head and says she pulling me close. Messing with my head, I'm thinking over and over. Probably why I get it, probably why I need to close. No, she don't care, she just glad that I came. Here I am thinking that I need the same as I was, addicted to playing your games. I don't think it ever gonna change. Hey, don't know how to love, I feel like I'm Wayne. See me be tough, think I ain't afraid. But I hope she always think of my name. Please do not be the one tell me to change, when I know you would not do me the same. Please don't give me your umbrella, when I know you are not one who is rain. Please do not tell me you trying to help me, when you are the one who is giving me pain. Yeah, but shorty, I'm straight. Tell me that everything is okay, cause shorty, we fighting in makeup. I'm gonna hit it with no makeup. Putting it down, make that thing go up. Thinking about it when I wake up. She been wanting me lately cause my cake up. Always wanted you, baby, it don't take much. Ay, pushed our luck when we tried to fuck, cause we ended up making love. Please do not be the one tell me to change. At least I know she wouldn't want me the same. At least I know she wasn't wanting the same. At least I know she wouldn't lie to my face, cause shorty, we fighting in makeup. I'm gonna hit it with no makeup. Putting it down, make that thing go up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, way she put it down, I've been giving her the crown. Hope she always want me round, ooh, ooh, yeah. Playing my shit and I ask her how it sound while I show her around my town, ooh, ooh, yeah. These people say I'm crazy from a hit, so I feel like I'm on my Tony Brown, ooh, ooh, yeah. These people wouldn't pay me for a diss, they never gonna tell me how to sound, ooh, ooh, yeah. Was feeling so cold, but lately I've been feeling so warm, ooh, ooh, yeah. I'm never gonna go away from doing the things I want, ooh, ooh, yeah. I've been on the road for what feels like too long, ooh, ooh. See a homie blast, they be saying who knew, but that's coming soon. So please do not be the one tell me to change, when I know you would not do me the same. Please don't give me your umbrella, when I know you the one making it rain. Please do not tell me you trying to help me, when you are the one who is bringing me pain, yeah. But shorty, I'm straight, tell me that everything is okay, cause shorty, we fighting in makeup. I'm gonna hit it with no makeup. Putting it down, make that thing go up. Thinking about it when I wake up. She been wanting me lately cause my cake up. Always wanted you, baby, it don't take much. Pushed our luck when we tried to fuck, cause we ended up making love. Please do not be the one tell me to change. At least I know she wouldn't lie to my face. At least I know she wasn't wanting the same. At least I know she wasn't stuck in her ways, cause shorty, we fighting in makeup. I'm gonna hit it with no makeup, ayy. Put it down, make that thing go up, down, up, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up. Whoop! Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what it's going to be called. A couple ideas. But, yeah, I like the song. Going to be more along the same lines of as Pistol said, same lines of what the EP is going to be in terms of Hopeless Romantic. So I want to keep some of those vibes with you as we lead up to that release. Yep, that was this week's episode 14. Thank you guys. Shout out Real Production Studio, Pistol Pete at the helm as always. Go check out all the links in the comments below for the music, and if you haven't, hit that subscribe button below. Show your boy some love. Episodes coming every week. Go check the pics out. Gamble responsibly. And this is this week's Simply Music, track called Never Really There, produced by 8 Section. Peace.
Yeah, 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 she asked me if I made it by myself, I tell her yeah. 3 shots or whatever, know me, I don't really care. Say they rockin' with me, same one's never really there, yeah. Yeah. 3 shots or whatever, know me, I don't really care. Say they rockin' with me, same one's never really there, yeah. They all treat me like I owe 'em, but no, I don't really know 'em. They tryna speak on my life, yeah, but they don't know where I'm going, yeah. They do not know where I'm headed. Always knew that I would get it. They mad that I'm popping off like I'm getting, yeah. People ask me why I do this shit like all the time. Music saved my life, without this I feel like I'm dying. When I'm with her, she goes from a 5 right to a 9. They bitter tryna bring me down, but I know we'll be fine, yeah, she asked me if I made it by myself, I tell her yeah. 3 shots or whatever, know me, I don't really care. Say they rockin' with me, same one's never really there, yeah. 3 shots or whatever, know me, I don't really care. Say they rockin' with me, same one's never really there,
Oh my god.
oh my god, never really there, no. Never really there, no. Yeah, I do it better than others. Ain't tryna hit no rebuttal. Pray to one day you recover. Oh, that she making me jealous, but she ain't making it subtle. Always be looking for cover, but all she finding is trouble. Yeah, all she finding is trouble. Pour it up, make it a double. Make it another one and another one. I ain't coming for cuddles. Set up a pile like a bubble. Give me a break like a huddle. We ain't gon' rest on the rubble, cause we wasn't there in the rubble, yeah. Shawty super mean, I like that, ayy. I'ma make a scene, like Chaplin on the money team. It's a light pack, I know what it seems, but it's not that, yeah. She asked me if I made it by myself, I tell her yeah. 3 shots or whatever, know me, I don't really care. Say they rockin' with me, same one's never really there, yeah.